Hey, beauty, welcome. You have entered the calm zone. I invite you to spend a moment with me, step away from the noise, and drop into your body. Check into where your stress is most intense and learn to bring your relaxation system on board. We're using the emotional freedom technique, potent mind-body tool, also called EFT tapping. And we'll be tapping in an affirmation that's inspired by an oracle card. So come along with me, and first, understand that I'm always talking about the potency of EFT because it is evidence-based, clinically proven to help you reduce your stress, relax your nervous system, help your body heal itself, and release emotional and physical pain so that you can manage your day, you can have clarity, and so much more. And tapping on a daily basis like this with me or on your own, tapping twice a day, even better, but a regular amount of tapping, even without words, can help you transform your life like it has mine. And I wrote about that in my first book, which always sits right behind me here, called The Woo Woo Way, Unblock Your Chakras, Transform Your Life. I invite you to follow my social media because I have just launched a 90-day celebration to actually celebrate the fact that that book has earned 11 awards. And it's really not about the awards at all. It's about all of the messages from people who have told me that the book has changed their life, have helped them shift and do things they never thought possible. So I want you to come along and help me celebrate because there's more coming. So that's on all my socials, which is there's 2 Facebook pages, my profile page and my professional page. So Sandy Evenson or Coach Sandy Evenson. And then it's Coach Sandy Evenson, YouTube, LinkedIn. I don't even know. Oh, Instagram. I finally hired a virtual assistant who is helping me get that out. So I could still concentrate on my writing because I'm working on that second book, which I know you're going to love because it's my memoir / self-help. So some of the things that I realized about my life and things that happened and the beliefs, misbeliefs that I had, and how I discovered and worked through those and how you can too. So I digress. This is about relaxing into calm. It's called the Daily Tap, where we do some affirmational tapping. Today, as I ask you to come out of that busy mind, take a nice breath and breathe. Allow your body to participate. You can place your hand on your heart or somewhere comfortable, even in your lap. And just check in, top of the head, soles of your feet, all the way through. Where are you feeling that stress today in your body? Where is it holding all of your stress and anxiety? And just notice it and notice how intense it is today on a scale from 0 to 10. Are you calm as a cucumber, or are you up there at a 10, just on the verge of panic? Check in, because we walk around every day with a level of stress, and sometimes we don't even realize how much. So just see where that is and notice it. Again, in my book, I talk about how you can notice where things are showing up in your body and recognize what's going on by the chakra that's in that part of your body, that energy center that is driving everything, and how you can work through it, of course. Lots of lessons. So let's get into this. The Sisterhood of the SEERS. by Athena Laz, Sisterhood of the Seers Oracle, Athena Laz. On the inner side of the box, for my sisters, may you be seen. Love the dragonfly. If you ever notice them out in nature, they have multiple colors and they can do all kinds of things. They fly up and upside down and all sorts of things. So it's a great symbol. And let's check in. We always set an intention for the collective that we receive the message that is meant for us. And whenever this message finds you, know that it's meant for you. On the live or later, down the road, take responsibility for your own well-being. Let's ask, what do we need to know today for the highest good and greatest joy of all? Okay, we're at a butterfly and a rose, and I don't know, there's so many flowers around it too. Number 22 sounds like an angel number to me. Joy in the in-between. Do any of other of you feel kind of in between? Like one foot here and another foot going forward, like moving into this higher frequency that we're being told is being given to us, and we're rising up into it. We need to step in and accept and set our intentions and then take reasonable small steps to get there, working with spirit. Sometimes in between can also be like I'll go sort of up into the higher realms and just want to hang out there and ask questions of my angels and guides. Or I learned to do some shamanic journeying where you go to the lower realms, into the crystal caves and the underground springs. It's truly magical. I did that again for that first book to find the crystals that correspond with the chakras. I know this is a lot of woo. That's why I called it the woo-woo way, because people would roll their eyes at me when I was telling them that I was doing this thing called tapping. And I wanted to teach it. I wanted to share this amazing tool that changed my life. So I decided to go with that. So if you're into woo, you're here for a reason. But if you're skeptical, it's okay, because when you tap, your body knows what to release. So come along with me as we do this. So I'm going to find the message that comes with this, joy in the in-between. Yay, it's numbered. Okay, joy in the in-between. I'm going to read this and then we'll do some tapping. And if you're new here, or if I need to remind you, we just take a couple of fingers and we tap lightly. And you can just follow along with me and tap where I tap. Say what I say and see how you feel. And we just tap along. These are endpoints of meridians in our body. And we absolutely connect with that crazy brain going on, and it turns off that stress immediately. Okay, so I digress. Forgive me, I tend to go on and on sometimes. So here we are, joy in the in-between. Take a look at this image. Are you resonating with it, the beauty of it? Is there some resistance? Are you pulling back a little bit, or just in between? I don't know, I'm curious, okay? So the essential meaning is the here and now, cultivating wonder, joy in the in-between, your life as a journey, looking up at the stars, speaking to spirit. The message: if you feel like you are in a rush to get to the next destination, or nostalgically looking to the past, this card gently reminds you to bring your attention back to the present. Life's joy happens in the great in between. And this card asks you to allow the smaller moments to be just as meaningful as the big ones. It truly is a lot about present moment awareness. And you've heard that statement, I'm sure, that life is what happens when we're planning. So take a moment, like right now, look around with a sense of wonder and curiosity, find the beauty. Even if the beauty right now is in this card, take a moment later to at least look out the window, but get outside if you can. All right. And find the beauty within you. That's what I'm about. All right. If you find yourself in any other liminal passage, like being in between jobs, relationships, health cycles, etc., then this is the time to speak to spirit. Increase your seership abilities and bring your presence to everything sacred in the present. Look up at the night sky and see the stars. Really see what you are looking at. Pay attention to the multitude of realities that exist in relation to you. Imagine yourself moving through this threshold of time with ease. When the caterpillar is in the cocoon, the butterfly doesn't yet exist. And at the same time, life of the caterpillar is over as they've known it. Can you imagine when it still has some sort of sense? It's like, I'm in this muck. What happened to my leaf that I was on? Life transforms in transitional times. You can use this time to transform too. Take flight after any passage of initiation. You do not stand alone. One day, when you look back, you will see how so many things were aligned in accordance with what you needed. In the great in between, you can either surrender or push against the natural order. The first option is much easier. Touch the earth, look up at the sky, give thanks for the mystery imbued in all living things, including you. There's a meditation. See yourself on a roller coaster in your mind's eye. Now imagine yourself laughing in joy as you go up and down through all the twists and turns. Life's a game. Play. And that truly is a great way to look at life. I remember when I was going through some really hard times, really stressful, I thought the world was falling down around me, and suddenly tapping landed in my lap. Which, long story short, that's how I ended up here being a coach and teaching you this and helping you dive deeper than we do in these affirmational calls. But just know there's so much magic of really taking the time to see that life can be a roller coaster, and you can laugh. You can really laugh about it and see that there's always a path. That sometimes we know that life isn't linear. It kind of zigs and zags and goes up and down. And we're all heading kind of in the same direction. We're all going the same place, but we go at a different pace. We take a different route. Everyone's on their own path. So take the time to be on yours in this moment. So let's do some tapping. So remember to just take this time to be in your own body, out of your busy mind, checking in, recognizing where that stress is, and allowing it to move. Allow that stuck energy to move. And know that tapping, even without words, works. Reach out if you need any support at all. Okay, so let's just start at the eyebrow as usual. In the great in-between, side of the eye, I can either surrender under I or push against natural order. Under the nose, I choose surrender, which is much easier. Chin. I'm open to being out and touching the earth. Collarbones, looking up at the sky. Underarm, giving thanks for the mystery imbued. Top of the head, in all living things, including me. Eyebrow. I imagine myself on a roller coaster. Side of the eye. And now I see myself laughing. Under eye. Enjoy. Under nose. As I go up and down. Chin. Through all the twists and turns. Collarbones. Life is a game. I'm ready to play. On the third eye, forehead. So it is, amen. Shake it out. So think about that proposition of being here now. Look for the joy in between. I talked about this, I think, yesterday, about sometimes ruminating about the past and worrying about the future. It's natural, we're human, but throughout your day, take a breath, look around, do just a little tapping as you do that. Don't need words. Keep yourself grounded and understand you are co-creating life with spirit. Spirit always has your back. And remember, you are loved. I see your beauty. I see your light.